Alright, so I'm doing a quick video because this pisses me off. I've seen it coming, but now I walked into Halifax Club Cigar where they sell like high quality cigars like this Asylum13 barber pole. Look at that, that's really nice. Nice label, band. But now with the generic packaging laws here in Nova Scotia, this is a Don Thomas Maduro Robusto, one of my favorite cigars. And they had a really cool band on it. And now it's just this plain, uninspired, crappy label. Like, the construction is still good. But that honestly makes it look like a fake cigar. From a distance, it looks cheap, it looks fake. You know, this, that grabs your attention. Forget that it's a barber pole in green and brown, just that label grabs your attention. And it's part of the art, like it's how cigars stand out. Like, some guy could put the generic label on that, for all I know. How do I know that's a Don Thomas? Other than the fact that it was in a box, a Don Thomas. But if I'm just buying these single or someone messes up, how do I know that's a Don Thomas? I've seen some where it's the regular band like that, the artistic one is just underneath that, but I took the band off one of these and it wasn't there. So if I'm buying a $50 cigar, I don't want to see that. These aren't $50. That one was, I think, $25, $30 or something, Canadian. But basically, how do I know that's a Don Thomas? Like, I look at that and I know it's an Asylum13 cigar. Like, cigars are an art and they should be treated as such. Like, especially something like this, it takes skilled hands to make that. And to get the blends right, so you're just going to treat them like cheap old cigarettes? Like, piss off, Canadian government. You come after my firearms for no good reason. And now you're coming after cigars. Like, you fun police just stick your nose in anything fun, and it's getting rather tiresome. But this is what happens when you let people with the mindset of Sheila Broflovsky run the world. You just get plain, boring. If it wasn't for the construction, I wouldn't have even bought this cigar. Other than the fact that I know I like them. But if I just walked in and saw that, I probably would not buy this cigar. So I'm calling on all retailers of cigars, tobacconists across Canada, and anyone out there abroad to basically put pressure on the Canadian government to stop this. Let us have our art back. Like, this is a big reason I got into cigars. Is their art, like the artwork on cigar boxes, that's cool. And that already pisses me off that that's on there. They have to stick that right on the cigar box, so that ruins it already. But like, here we got a CAO flathead band, and then we got one from the huge ones we had, like, see the Christoph bands, like, they just stand out. And there's a Romeo and Julieta one, a Fonseca band. And I like these ones. They come wrapped in the tissue paper. So are they even going to be able to do that? Because that will literally kill this brand of cigars for me. Like, they'll still smoke them, but they just won't have that presentation with the nice box, the shiny, cool band, and the tissue paper wrapping. So yeah, cigars, let them be art. I know it sounds petty to moan about it, but when you take these nice bands off the cigar and just put a generic blah band on it, just doesn't present as good. It's like a nice meal, though, or a nice whiskey in the bottle, Like, the bottle of whiskey grabs your attention sometimes just as much as the taste of it, or you're like, oh, that's a cool looking bottle, I'm gonna try that. And it's the same with cigars. So that's about the gist of it. Not only are you killing the art, but these Labels are like a seal of approval, you know, that mark of the company that makes them. Yeah, they can be faked, but if you look at like Cohibas, for example, there's a way you can tell a fake Cohiba wrapper from a real one by looking at it, and any aficionado will tell you just by looking at the label if your Cohiba's fake or not. So authentication, just letting the company express themselves. Like, it's, how many times can I say it? It's art. It's smokable art. And also, these are not cigarettes. They're 100% tobacco. There's no chemicals in these. So you're ignorant regulating them like cigarettes as well, because they are not cigarettes. They're a tobacco product. Same with the vapes. You're saying, oh, you can't have 5 and 3% vapes. It's because people are quitting smoking, not for safety. They're still tobacco products. You get your money, but nope. You want people to get cancer and die. So we got the coffee brewing, and I'm going to enjoy this nice Asylum13 barber pole. Put some whiskey in that coffee when it's done. That message rings true. You tread on my guns, now you're treading on my cigars. Back off, fun police. New Scott out. Tasty.